Hello guys and welcome. So in this video I'm going to be discussing the pros and cons of YouTube gaming versus Twitch, because we've had a couple of big streamers from Twitch being signed over to YouTube. So if you're curious about YouTube gaming and you want to discover more about it, then let me explain it for you. Now this is based on the fact that I've actually streamed on both. So I was on YouTube gaming for just over a year after it released, and then I switched over to Twitch and I'm now a Twitch partner. So, and I will ultimately explain why I decided to go with Twitch, but stick to the end of the video to discover why after we go through the pros and cons. So I've listed some pros and cons on the screen that you can see now about each one. So let's start with YouTube gaming. Pros. Streams become VODs. So they do on Twitch as well, but the difference and the advantage of it on YouTube is that they become VODs just like any video on YouTube, which means that if you're partnered with YouTube, you can fill them with ads and they can generate money for you over time. And also as well, videos on YouTube don't expire. So for example, there isn't a 45-day cutoff if you're affiliate or a 60-day cutoff if you're a partner like on Twitch. Videos on YouTube will stay forever, assuming there isn't any copyright issues or community guideline issues and so on. So it's a very good advantage, and it's also part of the reason why I've set up, for example, a Mithrie Let's Play YouTube channel where I've dedicated it just to all of my live stream backups. Like right now it's not partnered, but who knows in the future if it will be. And then my stream VODs could be there forever and maybe generate me money someday, so who knows. And then the next advantage is discoverability and search. So when you're searching for any topic, let's say you're streaming PUBG Mobile, anyone who's searching for videos of PUBG Mobile could potentially see a live stream because they bump up the live streams really, really high up search for that chosen topic. It depends on a number of factors. It depends on whether the search algorithm will think that your content suits the person searching for it, whether they're subscribed to you already, stuff like that. There's so many variables, but at least they've dedicated that discoverability in search to live streams to promote streamers. And then the next one is that you can stream up to 4K quality. Now, I know it's not necessarily needed, and I think Twitch is years away from integrating that. And you could argue that is it ever needed, because most people view on their mobile phone, but YouTube has already put 4K streaming in. But just note with that is that if you stream above 1080p, then the length of your live stream VOD becomes a lot less. The maximum length it can be. So for example, at 1080p, the maximum length for live stream VOD can be is 12 hours. And the reason that why that was a problem is when I first played, for example, Final Fantasy 15, I was obsessed with that game. I wanted to play it non-stop until I got to the ending. And my very last stream, I streamed it for 15 hours, literally. But the last 3 hours of the video cut off, and they're lost forever. Even though I had a big reaction to the ending of the game. So it's a shame that that happens. But I'll talk about the advantages of Twitch VODs later. But for now, that's one thing about YouTube. Also on YouTube, there's no exclusivity. So what that means is that there's nothing to stop you streaming on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, or any other platform at the same time that doesn't have exclusivity. Even if you are not affiliate or not partner on Twitch, you could potentially throw that in as well. So it's completely up to you. The exclusivity that you're seeing on these big streamers like Tim the Tatman and Dr. Lupo is because they are the pinnacle. They are the top. You know, they have multi-million-dollar deals to attract them away from Twitch, for example, to stream exclusively on YouTube and stuff like that. That's the only reason why they've signed an exclusivity agreement, but otherwise there is no exclusivity on YouTube gaming. And then also as well, YouTube takes less of a cut of the cost of memberships and Super Chat. Super Chat is like the built-in donations compared to Twitch, where they take upwards of 50% on tier 1 subs if you're an affiliate or a new partner. Also as well, chat replay is built into the live streaming VODs, just like it is on Twitch, which is a good thing. And also as well, I've put an advantage of they have a bigger budget to fix things. Now, YouTube itself specializes in video content and they're pushing into streaming. But the entire scope of YouTube is around this topic. Amazon is also a huge company, but the core of Amazon's business is to sell things. It's a retail website. So they don't have anywhere near a bigger budget as on Twitch compared to YouTube. YouTube has got way more money potentially to put onto fixing their platform. And for every one viewer on Twitch, there's 200 on YouTube. So like YouTube is so much bigger, and I feel personally they could do a lot better than they're doing. So if we go into the disadvantages of YouTube gaming, is that YouTube gaming homepage right now is covered in videos of video gaming content. So simply they're trying to push like, okay, this is a gaming content on YouTube, but it makes the live streams harder to find. Simple as that, because there's so many videos in the way. Let's say, so if YouTube gaming is really trying to compete directly with Twitch, they need to try and push the video content to one side. Maybe say, okay, for example, this person is live streaming right now, check out their videos if you check out the live stream, but not to just litter the page with video content. And then the next thing as well, the next con on YouTube gaming is there's not that many chat options. So there's all the standard ones, like you can time out people, you can ban people, and so on. And you can maybe integrate one or two chat bots, like maybe Nightbot, and that's pretty much it. There is really not that much integration with YouTube gaming compared to Twitch. Like with Twitch, you can integrate like hundreds of different bots all at the same time, and Twitch will allow you to do that. Also as well, the standard or global emotes on YouTube are really, really ugly. They've been ugly since the first day they uploaded them. They're still ugly now. Like, I don't know why YouTube decided to use them. Also as well, the UI is ugly on YouTube gaming. So basically, when you just look at a live stream on YouTube gaming, there's no way to distinguish between it being a live stream and it being a, for example, video premiere. They look exactly the same. Also as well, there's no extensions. You know, Twitch has got extensions, like third party developers can come in and develop interesting tools for the Twitch platform. That's not available on YouTube. On YouTube as well, there's no hosting or rating. So you can't go into another stream after you're finished with your live stream and say, for example, okay, I finished my live stream, here's my audience, you know, I really want you to check out this person. That doesn't exist on YouTube, or not yet anyway. And then there's no team or groups unless you manually make a team or group, or like with your friends, to say that, oh, you know, my friend so and so is part of my squad and so on, but it isn't highlighted in any way. Like, you would have to manually put that in. Also as well, copyright claims can take too long to clean out on YouTube versus Twitch. So on Twitch, there is a auto muting feature. So if there's any copyright content during the live stream, Twitch will automatically mute that section of the VOD. Whereas on YouTube, they have the claim process, which is good in a way. It has some advantages, but it's bad in another way, especially for live streaming. Because, like, let's say, for example, you recently watched on stream Gamescom 2021, okay? And you got hit by 5 or 6 copyright claims, even though they assured you that there wouldn't be any DMCA at all. But, like I did, and I got hit by 5 or 6 claims. Now, when you want to dispute a claim, you could dispute them, for example, for fair use, or you could say you want to mute them or delete that section from the video, but you can only do that one at a time. So basically, let's say you want to mute one claim and get rid of it because that music will no longer exist on the video. Then basically you click mute, it will reprocess the VOD. If it's several hours long, it could take a day. And then maybe it'll clean it out if it works. Sometimes it fails. And so to clean out all the copyright claims, it could take you a week, assuming how many there are, and assuming they don't, there isn't any technical issues and so on. Like, for example, I had to take down my Gamescom VOD live stream on YouTube because simply I was not able to clean it. I wasn't able to clean it of copyright claims despite what I did, and even had to contact YouTube support and they still weren't able to help me because there was an error, which doesn't really happen on Twitch that much. And then also as well, as I said before, there is a limit on the stream VOD length. So depending on the quality, it affects the length of your stream VOD at the end of it. And also as well, the way that Twitch gets around it is that they record videos in 20-minute segments. So your Twitch VOD is actually 20-minute videos all pieced together one after the other. That's why VODs on Twitch can literally be 24 hours long. and it seems to process them quickly because it's only handling 20 minutes at a time. Whereas YouTube, if you have like a 7-hour video, it's one 7-hour file, and it's a lot more processor intensive to, let's say, process the entire 7 hours just to clean out that 10 seconds of audio from it. So that's something that I think YouTube could do better. Also, as well, one disadvantage of YouTube gaming is that you only get real support if you're a YouTube partner. Now, to qualify for YouTube partner, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and then you have to go through application process to be approved. And that was a response to the adpocalypse that happened some time ago, because ads were appearing on bad videos on YouTube. So now they have to go through a process where you actually have to be approved to be putting ads on your videos on YouTube. And as with every platform, simply the bigger you are, the more they'll help you because the more money they'll make. And then Twitch, one pro is that they have a nicer layout when it comes to gaming. Also, as well, there's more page customization options. So on YouTube, for example, you can edit the description below the live stream, and that's it. And it depends how much that block of text you want to use or not use, and so on. Whereas on Twitch, you can actually put panels, and you can say, for example, put images on the panels. You can make your page look so much better than on YouTube gaming. YouTube doesn't have a customizable page at all for live streams. Also, as well, one advantage of Twitch is there are extensions. So you can invite, or Twitch have invited third-party developers to develop extensions to, again, make Twitch better. So it could be, for example, automatic subtitling of videos, or it could be integration with Amazon. It could be so many different things as that's available to you because of extensions. Also, as well, Twitch has got better chat options compared to YouTube gaming. But to be perfectly honest, I think Mixer actually the chat options the best out of all of them. So like the way that the Mixer chat looked was really, really nice. But that's neither here nor there. But when comparing Twitch to YouTube, I believe that Twitch has got better chat options. Also, as well, they have raiding and hosting, so you can raid and host other people. Also, as well, they have teams built in. They also have the bounty board. So the bounty board is publishers can basically come along and say, okay, if you stream this movie trailer or this game for an hour or whatever, we'll pay you based on the size of your audience. So the more you average on your audience on Twitch, the more potentially this bounty board can offer you in terms of supplemental income, which is not really a thing on YouTube. Like I believe YouTube are working on something like that, like a sort of brand collab sort of thing, but it's not there yet. So we have to wait and see what YouTube's true answer to the bounty board is. Also, an advantage of Twitch is the auto muting copyright content. So what that means is basically is that if you, like the example I gave before, are watching or reacting to content like Gamescom or conference or whatever, then if there's copyright music, then Twitch will automatically mute it rather than you have to worry about DMCA takedown and so on. But more on that later. And also, because VODs are split into 20-minute segments, they can, like I mentioned before, they can be a lot longer than YouTube and they'll process a lot faster. And also as well, if you transfer your stream backups to YouTube using the export tool on Twitch, it's very, very, very fast compared to uploading it manually from your PC. So if you recorded and edited things locally, I doubt you're going to have a connection with YouTube anywhere near as quick as Twitch has to YouTube because of their corporate internet connections. And then the cons of Twitch, I would say the biggest one is the exclusivity. So even if you're only a Twitch affiliate, you're right at the beginning of your journey, you sign the Twitch affiliate contract, then read it because you are actually like exclusive on Twitch. You can't stream anywhere else. So there's a lot of basically, I don't want to say fake news, but there's a lot of basically misinterpretations of affiliate versus partner. Even if you're an affiliate, you have exclusivity with Twitch. So you have to read your affiliate contract closely and then you'll see the exclusivity clause. Now, the way the exclusivity works is that it only lasts for 24 hours. So what that means is that if you stream content, let's say you play Spider-Man, whatever, on Twitch, then the exclusivity on that content that you've put onto Twitch will have 24 hours that you can't live stream exactly the same content on another platform. It makes no difference to VODs. So, for example, if you take the VOD back up and throw it on YouTube, it's no problem. But if you live stream it on Twitch, you can't simultaneously live stream it on YouTube or Facebook or other platforms, because that will go against the exclusivity. But of course, I'm not a lawyer, so please read your contracts properly and closely to see the exclusivity. And if you don't understand it and you don't see what it's about, actually try and understand it. Also, as well, the right recent drama with Twitch is the hate raiding. So what hate raiding is basically is that people are being botted on stream, especially marginalized streamers who are getting a whole raft of, for example, racist comments. And recently, literally yesterday, there was almost like a strike on Twitch by the content creators to basically say they don't feel that Twitch is handling it good enough. Also, as well, the drama. So when you have subreddits like Livestream Fails, for example, who relish and look for everything drama related, it promotes drama and it promotes that sort of behavior on platforms like Twitch. So the problem is basically is that some people purposefully try and cause drama to end up on Livestream Fails so that they can promote what they do. And there is a reason why they do that. And then the next disadvantage of Twitch is that the inconsistent application of rules depending on the size. So people have been talking about it that they shouldn't like the rules of the rules and so on. But it's clearly flippant obvious, talking as a Twitch partner, that if you're huge on Twitch, you're going to get away with hell of a lot more compared to if you're small. So by size, I'm talking about number of viewers, number of subscribers, how much money you make the Twitch platform. So simply, that's why there's this feel that some content creators on the platform can literally spit vodka into their pet's mouth and get away with it, and then someone with a fake accent can say something that sounds racist even though it wasn't and get banned forever. So it's down to like how these rules are interpreted. So, and it depends on the size, which I think is really bad. Also, as well, there is basically no discoverability on Twitch. So they're trying, for example, to implement the like boosting, they're trying to promote you and so on. But again, discoverability is based on outside factors. So the outside factors, for example, how active are you on social media? Can you bring in people from other social media platforms to discover your live stream? Also, as well, have you been featured on the homepage of Twitch? Are you doing a promotion for a company or a charity or something that could, again, push traffic towards your live stream? But without any of those factors, if you have one viewer and that viewer is you, unless you are godlike at gaming or you do something that appeals to a lot of people, like your discoverability will be really, really slow and it'll take a really, really, really long time. Whereas on YouTube, I've said that you can literally be live streaming today. It could be your first live stream for a game. You could potentially be up the search, and then before you know it, you have hundreds of people in your stream if you're lucky in that sense. There is nothing like that on Twitch. Also, as well, on Twitch, there is no VOD monetization. So what I mean by that is simply when you finish a live stream on Twitch and the stream goes into the stream backups if people want to watch what they've missed and so on, you won't make any money from it. And after 45 days if you're affiliate or 2 months if you're a Twitch partner, Twitch will outright delete it unless you've highlighted bits and so on. And so what I recommend really is to transfer the stream backups to YouTube. Put them on their own channel if you don't want it to affect your main YouTube channel. And then one disadvantage as well is the Twitch Partner Program. I personally was rejected from the Twitch Partner Program maybe 9-10 times before I got accepted. And this was before the Path to Partner feature they brought in. And it was very infuriating because I saw other people, you get this perception that you were being rejected when people smaller than you or less popular than you were being accepted. So I was sort of like, what was I doing wrong and stuff like that. And it has got so twisted to a point where people, when they get through and become Twitch partner, they feel like, wow, I got through this. I'm accepted by Twitch. I'm going to get whatever. Now, talking as someone who has been a Twitch partner for more than 5 years, Twitch partner has enabled me to get the purple tick, and that's it. Literally nothing else. And maybe the increase in VOD backup from 45 days to 60 days. And that's it. I'm not big enough on Twitch for them to even reply to my flippin' emails. So simply, I do have a partner manager. He has not answered me in 3 years, simply because I do not have enough of an audience. I do not have enough subs. I do not make Twitch enough money for them to care. So I am a Twitch partner who basically is sitting there like, why did I partner with this platform? I think the Twitch partner program is stupid, and basically it brings you nothing as a content creator. So I would say don't be so overly pressured about the Twitch partner program and so on. Now, ultimately, the reason why I've decided to push onto Twitch anyway is because of things like the prettier layout, the bounty board, because it can make you more money, and also as well the integrations they have. So for example, you might have heard this a billion times before talking about Twitch Prime, that if someone has got Amazon Prime, they also have Twitch Prime and they can subscribe to you for free. So it's a lot less pressure on the viewer, but it can still make you as a content creator money. And the thing about content creation is at the end of the day, I am in this to make money. Simple as that. You know, people talk all the time about these idealistic rubbish. Like they say that, oh, when you start YouTube or start streaming, you should not be after the money. You should blah, blah, blah. And I said, look, I don't care about your ideals. It makes no difference to me. I've got rent to pay. I've got my mouth to feed. Simple as that. So I want to make as much money as possible. And I have said as well that simply I will focus on what makes me the most money. Ironically, right now, I make way more money from video content on YouTube than I do from live streaming on Twitch. So I actually prefer making videos than I do to live streaming just generally. But between the two platforms, I would pick Twitch at the moment because there's more monetization options on Twitch compared to YouTube. YouTube could improve. Eventually, they could make it more competitive monetization wise, like they do already take a less of a slice of subs, but there's so many other things that they need to bring in if they really want to compete with Twitch. And until they actually bring them in, I will stick with Twitch when it comes to live streaming. Anyway, that's my experience of Twitch versus YouTube when it comes mostly to live streaming. Let me know in those comments down below, how do you feel about it? And that's it. And I will see you guys in the next video. So anyway, guys, that's it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. You can watch around the video over there. You can watch the latest upload down there, or you can click down here to subscribe. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.